Hey, what's going on, rock stars? Blue Rocker Guitars coming at you. Well, up on the bench is a guitar called Reverend or Reverend. Well, Reverend. I don't know, man. Sounds a little religious. Maybe you guys are familiar with this company, maybe not. Here, let me get it into focus here so you can see what I'm talking about. Reverend. Yeah. Okay. First of all, that name sucks. Get a new one. I guess you got to be different these days, right? Because with all the guitars out there and manufacturers out there, you got to come up with a new kind of name or something that people will remember. I just, I don't know, leave it in the comments, man. What do you think about the name Reverend? To me, it sounds like some kind of religious experience. You're going to see, hey, Reverend, what's going on, bro? I don't know, man. I have a tough time with that name. But it is unique because they are creating affordable Fender-ish, guitars that aren't Fender copies, which a lot of guys out there are just doing Fender copies. And I'm thinking, what's the point? Just go buy a Fender guitar. And their response to this, and you guys can leave in the comments what your opinion of this is. To me, you're just stealing at this point. I mean, come on. You know it. Your idea or your designs, let's say, suck. Or you're just not a creative person and you just want to build. You want to be a builder that builds copies, which, come on, man. Really? I mean, it's sad. If somebody starts copying my stuff, I might be a little ticked, but I don't know. I might think of it as a compliment as well. So, ticked off compliment? I'm not sure. Anyway, I get it if you just want to build a guitar that's like a Fender, that looks like a Fender, because you can't afford that one and you're building it for yourself and your personal enjoyment. Hey, man, not a problem. I get that. I can respect that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're a builder and you're just copying Fender and Gibson stuff, like I've seen a lot of you out there, man, you're turning around selling that. Yeah, come on, man. You're just a freaking thief, in my opinion, because you can't do anything cooler. These guys, however, they have done something that I like. And I'm not real familiar with this brand. I looked it up online. They got some stuff. It's kind of unique. So this is their Telly. And they decided to do something on the lines of Fender. Because, I mean, come on, a Fender Telecaster, a Fender Strat. I mean, these instruments have been around for 50 years, and they're actually good playing guitars. So I get why, you want to copy that. And you want some of those clients that buy that guitar. I get it, man. I understand it. But you can't go around stealing somebody else's design and calling it yours by putting your name on it or changing the headstock just a smidge. Come on, man. Not cool. So, and that's why, Gibson is suing everybody. Because, people are doing that stuff. But anyway, enough of that. This is cool. Reason why is because this is their take on a Telecaster, which I like. Now, obviously, they did this differently, even though it's a little hard to tell, but it is different. The way they swoop this right here, totally different than a Telecaster. The way it swoops down there, totally different than a Telecaster. And then obviously that is totally different from a Telecaster. So you can definitely distinguish a Fender Telecaster in this guitar, and you can put them up to each other, and you can say, yeah, they're two different guitars. Similar design, two different guitars. So, I think that was a good idea. And they obviously changed the headstock, to accommodate. It's not exactly a Fender. It's close. Let's look at that too, because, I like to talk about this stuff. So, yeah, they just basically cut out this little piece here. But, not a Fender. So, I think they should have done something a little different. But, as you remember, a Telecaster headstock is not the Fender Strat headstock. So, basically what they did was they put a Strat headstock similar with their own take on a Telecaster. I like that idea, believe it or not. It's kind of cool because they said, well, we're not going to do the, Fender Telecaster headstock. We're going to do a Strat headstock and alter it on our altered Telecaster thing, guitar design, whatever. And, pretty cool the way they have it set up. Not a standard thing. This is cool. So, I like it. It's not my thing as far as a Telecaster design would go, in my opinion. I would do it a little different if I was going to design a Telecaster, but I have something kind of Telecaster-ish on my website, but it's more of a different single cutaway than it would be a Telecaster. And it's very different. It's actually three different designs from three different manufacturers that I put together to make my own design, and then I added my own flair. So, yeah. I think if you do take from, and we all do, I think if you do take from, Fender, Gibson, or ESP, or somebody that you like, manufacturer that you like your B.C.Rich, I think if you do take some of their design aspects and you change it and you make it your own, I think that's totally cool. Because that's original still. You're using, what's out there to come up with, something different, but something similar so you can attract, a larger audience or crowd, if you will. So, my Dragon guitar is like a Gibson, but if you look at it, there's no way you're going to confuse that with a Les Paul. Just not possible. So, there is taking and redesigning and still having similar, design SKUs, and then using that and coming up with your own thing. There's that, and then there's, direct copying. And I don't really like it when somebody copies something, right down to the way the knobs and everything are placed. Everything's, and you turn over the back of the guitar, and the electronic cavities are the exact same place and they're exact same size and shape and all that. Come on, man. So, I guess the thing is, if you steal, you're a thief, and that's just the way it is. And I get it. You're not creative enough to come up with your own designs, and people will buy them. It's tough. It really is. It's tough for people to come up with something new that hasn't been done. That's hard enough as it is. And then get people to like it. That's even harder. I get it, man. I'm in that field. So, anyway, that's my little rant on people who copy and people who don't. This is pretty cool. I think the name needs to go. I think they need to call it something else, but I don't know. Maybe people like that name. Put your comment in there. Put your 2 cents in there. Let me know what you're thinking. You. Give me your thoughts. So this is going to be cool. I know it took 9 minutes to get to this point, but this is going to be cool. This is going to be an awesome, cool color. And the guy comes to me and he wants flake, and he wants blue, and he wants pearl, and he wants black, and he wants perlade, and all this stuff. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Custom. Totally custom. This will be awesome. We're going to put this in process soon so you can check it out. because this is going to be blue. It's going to be flick. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be pearl. It's going to be flipped. That's right. It's going to have a flip to it. It's going to go whoosh. So, yeah. Anyway, like my sound effects? All right, man. So, stay tuned. We're going to tear this down. We're going to get into it. And we're going to make it look totally sick and totally awesome. And that's what the client wants. And I love it when clients want sick and awesome, because that's what we specialize in. Cool, sick, awesome. Yes, yes. All right, man. So like, share, subscribe, and, do all that good stuff. And put comments on there. Don't tear me apart, or do tear me apart. I don't know. Just write what you feel, man. That's all I can say. That's all I can ask for. So, this is fuck. This is yeah. And this is fuck yeah. Or no, this is fuck yeah. Anyway, that's Sammy Hagar, by the way. Love the dude. It's awesome. I like his music. But, yeah, man. Do the, that's hard to do. Fuck yeah.